Dun 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 dun. Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we on the same page? Hoop Mobile. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Where's VPS? We actually started on time tonight. He's not going to know what to do. We're actually starting on time. Here, we'll play the intro again. They wasn't ready for the intro. Woo! That's pure gold right there. That's video gold. Hold on, there's VPS. Grab this link. The link is right behind my camera. I can't see it. Nasty Joe. Old Touchy Joe. Fumbly Joe. Boom. You know you love the intro. Bam. Well, Vultures tonight. We're going to be picking apart Joe Biden's decrepitated ass. He actually seems to have woken up long enough to realize that there was like a trans dude running around waving his titties around the White House. And so that got him riled up. Turns out Joe not a fan of trans titties in the White House.
Look at this.
Fuck you too. Nice. What's going on, sir? What about the world? What about Joe Biden?
He's over there looking at lady men
He didn't like it.
dancing with his jigglies out.
You know, and that's saying something whenever Joe Biden's not interested. Because Joe Biden would go for it.
He was staring at it, wasn't
he? Maybe that's the problem. He said, "You guys can't have that around here.
Yeah,
you're blowing the cover." No, so Biden's decided that he's going to keep flirting with the trans community, and that this is going to continue, and so because of that, he's continued to invite trans influencers. He obviously already invited Dylan Mulvaney to the White House. I guess Dylan Mulvaney didn't make enough of a stink. And now, so he said, well, I guess let's do it again. The last time was a success, right? I guess. Let's see what happened.
Transgender model and activist Rose Montoya has now gone viral after pulling her breast out at the White House. She was there to celebrate President Biden's Pride event. Her decision to let loose has led to a lot of criticism and even a ban from ever coming back to the White House. She has since posted a video defending herself and saying her friends who are transgender men were showing off their surgery scars on their chest. Montoya adds she simply wanted to join in on the joy of self-expression.
Why is my chest now deemed inappropriate or illegal when I show it off? However, before coming out as trans, it was not.
So that's what we're dealing with now. I don't know. What do you say about that if you're Joe Biden? That right there. I invite you over here and this is how you act?
I mean, look, that's how they act. If we're being honest about it.
They
them?
Act? They them? That's how they them act?
I'm just saying.
I mean, you know,
they're flamboyant.
But at the same time, you're supposed to have some sort of decorum whenever you go to the White House, right? Even if you're an asshole. Like Eazy-E showed up to the White House. He didn't act like an asshole. You know? He dressed in a yellow Dickie suit.
I'll tell you what. all they've really done is help people like Eazy-E to be accepted in the country. Like, oh, black people, man, they're cool as hell. It's those weirdos over there that
compared
pulling
to
out
this.
their man boobs.
The weirdos are the real problem. It's not the black folks anymore.
Yeah, hey, black people are cool as fuck now.
Have you seen what's going on down the street? Yeah, there goes the neighborhood.
Exactly. Hey, you got a white neighbor and a black neighbor live next to each other, never talk. Let Dylan Mulvaney move in next door. Them two, that black dude and that white dude, gonna be best friends now. And be like, are you kidding? You see this?
This is wild. Let's go back over to this.
House. She was there to celebrate President Biden's Pride event.
Shaking him.
Her decision to let loose has led to a lot of criticism and even a ban from ever coming back to the White House. She has since posted a video
the
defending
permanent
herself
ban.
and saying her friends who are transgender men were showing off their surgery scars on their chest. Montoya adds she simply wanted to join in on the joy of self-expression.
So you get the answer right there. That's what Joe Biden will do. He'll kick you out the White House forever. You got a lifetime ban.
Hey, check him out. Did you see him?
Who?
Roll that back like 10 seconds and just watch Creepy Joe, bro. Like, he was still checking
Right there?
the centaur out. Still checking the centaur out, bro. He's like this. He got the glasses down looking.
Let's see.
Their surgery scars
Look
on
at
their
that.
chest. Montoya adds she said
He was all about
on
it.
their chest. Montoya adds she simply wanted
Look
to
at
join in on the joy of self-expression.
He's like, oh, God.
Why is my chest now deemed inappropriate or illegal when I show it off? However, before coming out as trans, it was not. All you're doing is affirming that I am a woman. All you're doing is saying that trans women are women.
All right, let's talk about it. Joining
Sounds like a dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Sounds like a straight dude.
Do you think there's any chance that Joe Biden walked back into the White House right after this happened and the word queer got thrown at one of the Secret Service? Like, just in the conversation, can't take these queers nowhere or something like that, bro. I can see it coming out of his mouth, bro, mumbling it as he's walking through the door.
Yeah, mumbling in the corners. Goddamn queers.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God, this is wild. Okay, so let's see what some other people are talking about this, because there's a whole rabbit hole here with this trans person, because there always is. You know what I mean? It's never surface level. So let's see what we got right here. I'm gonna go over to the New York Post. Okay, so we got topless at the White House. See, you can see the scars. Transgender model and activist fired after criticism for going topless at the White House. Rose Montoya, let's see, 27, who was among the guests invited to celebrate Pride, was recorded pulling down her dress and cupping her exposed breast outside the White House.
Hold on. Let's call it what it is. On the White House lawn. You see, it's all in the wording around the White House, outside the White House. It was on the White House lawn, bro. Like, call it what it is. Joe Biden threw a big gay party, and one of the centaurs pulled his man boobs out, started showing them to everybody.
Yeah.
All right? That's what happened on the White House lawn.
Yeah. And now
Gager.
Now Joe's pushed out of shape.
Yeah.
This fool got the ban, lifetime ban.
How you get banned from the White House too, as a guest?
So I says to myself, I says, who the hell is Rose Montoya? Because I never heard of this one. I think this one's been drowned out by Dylan Mulvaney. So I said, what's going on here? So so what you call it, not Google, YouTube it, and he's got a channel, right? He's got a channel.
Dude.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber, right, with 15,000 subscribers. And I said, well, I wonder what this is about. And as you can see, this one is pushing the issue about this hormone replacement therapy. So it is trying to sell. It's selling these products. Watch.
Oh, dear.
Let's see.
Awkward.
Now, so I looked at that. I says, well, Plume. I said, so they created an app just for transgenders. So then I go look up Plume. No, Plume is a mental health app. This is what they've done. It's a mental health app where you can go in and you can get all your care, and it says, oh, privacy, and nobody else has to know, and da-da-da. This is how they're going to target the kids. If it's just an app that a kid can download to go get these hormones, they don't have to ask their parents anything.
Which is ridiculous.
I think this is how they figured out how to get around parents. I think that's what it is, Plume. Because I looked it up, and Plume is just, or Bloom. It's called the self-therapy app. And then whenever, as long as they can classify this as that gender-affirming care stuff, it's covered under Bloom, and you can cover it on Bloom. So these kids can be getting sex changes right under their kids' noses, and they don't have to tell them nothing.
And now we're starting to see the business side of it. How they're, what the end game. Now we're seeing, I wonder who the funding came from for Bloom.
I don't know. Maybe we can find that out.
I mean, we can find out who's on the board for sure. Let's just look and see who's on the board.
Well, no, I'm wondering if it's it's most likely a SPAC. It most likely SPACed whenever all this other stuff SPACed in the middle of the pandemic. Let's see, Bloom app owner.
Yeah, who holds the most?
Leon Muller, co-founder and CEO of Bloom.
Muller.
Mueller.
Like the CIA? Like the CIA guy?
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
Brandon, look up CIA Mueller.
I think this is more like Mueller. Mueller. Leon Mueller, co-founder and CEO of Bloom, talks about Bloom's self-directed therapy app that provides mental health assistance to people in need.
FBI agent Mueller. It's FBI, Brandon. The head of the FBI used to be Mueller.
Yeah. How do you spell his last name?
Spell Mueller or
Mueller.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the same last name. Let's see. I don't know if it's the same dude. I mean, that's a pretty common last name, but it might be.
Was it the FBI or was he like a surgeon or not surgeon general, attorney general? Mueller. I could swear it was the FBI. He was the head of the FBI under Barack Obama.
Robert S. Mueller III.
Spell it.
Mueller. Robert S. Mueller.
Robert Mueller.
Mm-hmm.
Is who?
FBI, or
was the head of the FBI under Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
As the sixth director of the FBI from 2001 to 2013.
From 2001 to 2013, he was the sixth director of the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
W. and Barack.
Under George W. and Barack.
Okay.
And what's the
He was a Northern District, California U.S. attorney.
He's the U.S. attorney right now. Oh, under Bill Clinton. Yeah, he's the one who put Matt Cox away. That's how I remember that name.
Really?
He was an assistant attorney under George H.
Yeah. and he was a U.S. Assistant U.S. District Attorney or whatever attorney. See, and what's the other guy's name that owns this thing?
It's the same last name. It's a pretty common.
Yeah,
last
but what's
name.
the first name?
I don't know. I turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm just hey, food for thought.
That's a super common last name, though.
How many Muellers have you ever met in your life? I've only heard of these two.
No, that's a pretty common last name.
Bloom.
Yeah, Bloom. There you go. So,
dig into that guy. See who his family is.
yeah, get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mueller Special Counsel investigation. See, I knew. Hey, look. Type in Mueller Special Investigation. Sorry, I got Brandon over here doing the Jamie work.
Yeah. Well, it's the same last name, but it doesn't mean it's the same people.
I'm just saying, maybe we can get this guy and we can kind of look into his family tree. That's all I'm saying.
Mueller's special counsel investigation was about the Russia in 2000.
About the Russia thing against Trump. Mueller is the one who had the special report against Trump saying that he colluded with the Russians.
It's also called the Mueller report.
It's called the Mueller report.
Mm-hmm.
And a dude named Mueller owns Bloom. I'm telling you, the same families own everything.
Which is a renewable resource.
Dope shirt and hat. Thank you. What y'all think? I got this sent to me.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the hat and the shirt?
I got
That's tight.
hats and shirts, bro. Multiple.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Just,
I got like 6 shirts and
you
2
just
hats.
brand it out now or what?
And
Company
a
man?
banner. Hey, somebody got a hold of me. He's an ex-club member up in New York. Says, hey man, I have my own t-shirt brand. You know, like if I sent you a t-shirt, would you shout it out on your channel? I said, yeah, that's exactly how that works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather keep it in there. He sent me this.
That's dope. That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Like all kinds of cool stuff. It made my day. It came today, actually. Couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, what'd you find?
Dig into that dude's family. See if
Smoking gun?
see if his dad is or uncle.
See what's going on?
Yeah.
See what he's up to? Let's see.
And if you want one, listen, I got one for Bigfoot. Here, let me get him. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna wear one each on my shows. Oh, here's a woman one. Oh, here, you're about to show some stuff. I'm over here. I'll do this on my channel.
You're all right here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No. Let's do yours. We got time. Bam.
For the women.
Nice.
And then
Hell yeah.
on the
Hell
back.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hella dope shit. Look. We're going to get this one demonetized right now.
Yeah.
A big ass banner.
Yeah.
Like they said, they hooked it up, bro. I'm telling you.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
All types of dope shit, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This one is dope too. I think Fetty would like this one.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
dude
yeah.
on bike dragging Uncle Sam.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A whole bunch of them. It's cool.
That's cool. You gonna start selling his stuff? Start helping him sell his
Just
t-shirts?
yeah, I'm gonna plug his website and
Yeah, that's
tell
cool.
everybody where they can get it. And free shirts are a nice thing to be able to wear when you're making a video, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah,
So-
yeah. And then you never got to worry about it. You already know. You know exactly what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Boom. Okay. Well, in case anybody hasn't heard, Garth Brooks has found himself in a bit of a pickle. He's decided to open up a restaurant in Nashville, right on downtown on the strip on Nashville. And well, Bud Light is continuing to bite people in the ass. It's like the story that keeps on giving. So let's go over here and see what's going on.
Garth Brooks tonight is responding to some backlash he's getting after saying he will serve every brand of beer, including Bud Light, at his new bar in Nashville. And if you're not sure why that's actually news, it should be on a national broadcast that a bar is going to serve Bud Light. Well, it's because of the controversy, the sort of culture war controversy about it. That's after Bud Light partnered with a trans influencer for a social media ad campaign back in April. Here's what Brooks had to say.
I'm a bar owner now. Are we going to have the most popular beers in the thing? Yes. Here's the deal, man. If you want to come to Friends and Low Places, come in. But come in with love. Come in with tolerance, patience. Come in with an open mind. And it's cool.
Stephen Romo is...
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Garth Brooks has actually been on that trip for a long time. Nobody asked him about this. This is an unforced error. He just brought it up and said, hey, what about this? But he's actually been on this train for a long time on the LGBTQ rights stuff and stuff like this.
Yeah, he's allegedly probably, dabbled in trying on his wife's clothes. These are his people. He's been going to war for them, and that's fine. They need warriors too, but...
Dabbled in low places?
Yeah, you're about to find out. You're about to learn today.
He named it Friends in Low Places and is allowing Bud Light to be served there. Should have called it the back door.
Oh, no.
That's a good name for a gay bar, the back door. Is that too much? Too upfront?
Yeah, that's way... It's like the butt barn. All right. Y'all want to go to the butt barn tonight? No, I'm cool.
There's one down here called The Hole. It's just called The Hole.
There's one in Vegas called Flex.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What?
This is self-help guru type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Joining us now. And Stephen, it is notable to hear this from Garth Brooks, who is, of course, known for his country music, right? And when you talk about where some of this backlash against Bud Light has come from, there is a storyline here. Talk us through it.
Yeah, Hallie, the backlash that Garth Brooks is seeing right now has been pretty harsh online. I actually just looked at his social media pages right before you came to me, and the backlash has gotten even more intense. People saying that they're just done with him, people saying that they may even burn the merchandise they do have from him, certainly saying they're not going to buy anymore. One person even posting a picture of what appeared to be vomit on Garth Brooks' Facebook page. So some disturbing stuff, but not all that surprising. You mentioned...
Somebody posted a picture of some...
They're going all out. Yeah. They're going all out after him.
Yeah, that's really not even that bad. None of that's even that bad. It is kind of funny though. They're just post a picture of some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. If 5 months ago you told me that the world was finally going to have enough and they were going to go after Garth Brooks because a transformer was on a Bud Light can.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, you're crazy. I mean, this is where we've ended it at. Garth Brooks is being pressed for having Bud Light in his bar. Do you guys understand the steps it took to get to where we are right now?
Beer in a bar.
They are mad at a country singer for having the world's most popular beer in his bar. 5 months ago, you tell me that, I'd have been like, I got it. This, I got to know.
It's nuts. It's crazy. Oh, Bud Light, boy, they really shit the bed. I'll tell you what. And it's looking like it. There's no end in sight anytime soon.
No.
Let's see. There's it's like it seems to be permanent, like a permanent situation. Bud Light is just the gay beer now, and the gays aren't even that fond of it
because it's shit beer.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the way, like Bud. Anheuser was like, we're too strong. We're too strong. They can't do anything to us. We're too big to fail. And America has literally turned on their favorite beer. And they'll buy Modelo. Well, that's owned by InBev. So the same company is still getting money out of it, but
the statement is still made. The thing is, you can buy the Modelo, and you're still able to make the statement.
yeah,
Right.
the country has come together and said, we will not partake in this stupidity any longer. And we will sacrifice our favorite beer.
A bunch of guys running around dressed up like women, tucking their weenies in, dancing around. And everybody's supposed to act like everything's normal. You know what I mean? You're supposed to get a straight face and go to work every day, go to school every day. You know what I mean? Come on.
Did you see Joe Rogan talking about it?
Mm.
He was talking about the commercial that they put out immediately after Dylan Mulvaney hit the airwaves. And it was one of those, the horse, and he said, Bud Light was tripping. He said they went and found the guy from 30 years ago and told him, you got to save us. And he says, just put the fucking horse up there.
They tried. They threw everything at the fan, dog, over the course of the next month. Yeah.
Hey, listen, Amber Waves of Grain was in the commercial. They said Amber Waves of Grain in one of the lines. It was nuts. Like, you idiots.
Hey, they had the camouflage cans. They were giving out scholarships to people's like Gold Star families or something like that. They were trying to educate the vets. They were trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything they could do, dog. Anything they could do. So, here's a little something that I found earlier. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't think the music's copyrighted. You tell me what you think.
Oh, my exes changed their sexes.
Oh,
She used to be a her, and now she's a he.
Just some funny shit that I found earlier.
Humiliation at the Joe Biden inauguration that was attended by exactly 5 people, and sing to a totally empty National Mall Amazing Grace while he fellatiates Joe Biden on stage like he was a Ukrainian oil oligarch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cuck Garth Brooks, fully on display. Clearly needing to drink a little less Bud Light, but that ain't gonna happen because Garth Brooks is defending Bud Light. That's right. Garth Brooks' best friends in the Anheuser-Busch is gonna be his best old friends. He's got friends in low places. Garth Brooks faces fan backlash as they vow to throw out his records after he said that his bar would serve every beer, including Bud Light, despite the controversy, and he also called the Bud Light boycotters a-holes. That's, I think, what really got people.
You're an asshole.
so now we've turned on Bud Light completely. We've turned on Garth Brooks, an American institution of country.
Yeah. Rodeo.
One of the greats.
Yeah.
And we're just like, nah, bro. Hey, fuck you and your bar and that beer. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
That's all it takes. Hey, because you know what? It only takes the voices that are loudest at the front of the mob. Right. To attack.
And they went too far. They took our jobs. No, they took our beer.
Oh my God. Hey, they're saying that the Bud Light's Bud Light's figures are not looking good. It's actually continuing to even get worse.
Yes.
And they're saying that it's most likely not going to be it's not going to be retrievable, you know? It has lost the title as the top-selling beer. It is no longer the top-selling beer in the company.
It's lost shelf space, which is in those. I don't know if you've ever stocked food or anything, but you learn about shelf space. You learn about how prime it is to get X amount of shelf space compared to this. Like they've cut the amount that they're actually sending them in half. Nobody's buying it. It's going bad. I love it.
Come on.
This
Turn
is
off.
what.
There you go. Sorry about that. Things
This is
going
what-
off in the background.
This is what it took, though. We had to.
Why do you think this boycott in particular was so effective? Why do you think
Because
the Bud Light situation was so effective?
They've tiptoed around shit that people like me, nice, good city rednecks or rednecks, you took something that's close to us. Before it was what, California and California brands and Coco Chanel and stuff that we don't care about. Now you brought it to NASCAR.
Yeah.
What was their next move? They were going to have Dylan Mulvaney waving the flag at the NASCAR race.
Probably. They try it.
Right.
They try it. Yeah. They try it.
Yeah.
Bud Light has started making excuses. They've decided, no, this isn't our fault. We've got some excuses here. So let's see. We're going to go over here to Jeremy from the Quartering and see what he's talking about.
Oh, coffee ads today. That's right. So I appreciate everyone who supported up to. We've got to talk about Bud Light because it's a daily bit now on this channel, and there's always a new article. And the level of desperation that the media is now going to gaslight, to lie, try and take away the power that the boycott has is hilarious. The amount of articles now coming out saying, well, geez, I don't know. It probably wasn't the non-woke boycott against Bud Light that hurt its sales. You're never going to believe the headline that I just saw. It's absolutely hilarious. I love to check in. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe down below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. YouTube makes my videos very hard to find. I only grow because of all of you, and I hope I earn your subscription today. And on Rumble, BitShooter, Odyssey, too, wherever you're watching. Checking on the Bud Light YouTube channel, it has now been over 1 month since they uploaded anything. Now, it isn't that uncommon for them to go long periods of time without uploading, to be fair. But they have turned the comments off. And that is not something that they've always done.
We all know what that's a sign of. Things aren't going well.
Yeah.
In the YouTube verse.
I didn't even know they had a YouTube.
Yeah, Bud Light's YouTube.
Why don't you scroll over there? I'm interested to see what the last few commercials look like.
You want to go look at Bud Light?
I just want to, yeah. Let's take a walk over there and see what they have and have not put on their YouTube.
Let's see.
I just know something brilliant is awaiting.
I wouldn't be surprised if they. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know if you could find the damn channel. Let's see. Because there's so many stories about it. MSNBC. You know what I mean? It's all
top,
news stories.
So in the top right, there's 3 dots. Hit that.
Yeah.
And then
the filter,
and it's channels. It's down a little.
Okay. Yep. I got you.
Hit that.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
It's got 200,000 subscribers.
Whew. I wonder what. Oh, man, we should have been watching this from the beginning.
Let's see. Share this joint real quick.
I mean, 200,000 subscribers left that one lady's YouTube when she was mean to people.
Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. 198,000 subscribers, 43 videos. It's been a month.
Wonder what that. Oh, hey, you know what? We better not play Bud Light stuff, actually, bro. If they sit here and they watch what we're talking about,
yeah,
they're gonna, try and hit us.
Crack us. Try to crack us.
Yeah. Look. Oh, well, you can tell that they were targeting the younger college audience in that last one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're running up, there's a cooler. Oh, there's a girl and a boy are talking to each other. You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
y'all wasn't on that.
absolutely. That's absolutely what they're pushing right now. That's 100% what they're pushing right now. And they're targeting this audience, the young audience, and they've even talked about targeting the younger generation specifically, because that's who's going to have the money in the future. There's a whole generation of little bougie kids that aren't interested in Bud Light.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
but they are interested in Truly, which I believe is owned by InBev. I'm not 100% on that.
It might be.
I know that it would come with the Miller or with the Anheuser load. We would get Truly in with that load and not the Miller Coors load.
Yeah. Bud Light, AJ, what up? Good to see you. Jake Pack.
What's the other Truly?
What are you talking about? White Claw?
White Claw.
White Claw is the original.
Yeah. That's the OG of them.
Yeah.
Who owns White Claw, Brandon? I'm gonna use Brandon as my Jamie over here, bro. This stuff I got questions about.
Yeah. You should get him another camera. You should get him a camera that's like up here and like looks down on him while he's on, like Stony Tony. You know, Stony Tony.
That's a brilliant plan, bro.
Yeah, that'll be hard. That'll be dope.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. Mike's Harder.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, whoever makes that.
InBev.
Anthony Brewing.
Oh, okay. Anyway, they're the ones who make White Claw. Oh, the Mike's Hard people, Anthony Brewing or something does them. Good for them.
That White Claw is more popular than Mike's Hard Lemonade ever was.
Listen, and those things that get you twisted, bro. I've been on some White Claw nights with some friends before, bro. I'm not too proud of it, really.
Did you buy them?
But I didn't buy them.
No.
I just drank them.
Mike D, good to see you. Wesley, what up?
Oh, the Mueller family came over from Germany in 2019. So they've been over here about 100 years.
2019 was 4 years ago.
Germany.
2019?
Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
104 years ago, buddy.
2019.
1919, sorry. Yeah. They've been putting a real wave in.
Yeah, these fools are immigrants.
I'm going to track that family down, bro. I'm going to prove it.
They were also co-founders of Airbroker Finance Recruitment in Germany.
Yeah, so they're the money people in Germany. They're the, what's the loan guy?
J.G. Wentworth?
No.
Schwab.
Huh?
Schwab?
No. He's the oil tycoon from Texas or Oklahoma. He owns Rocket Mortgage.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who owns Rocket Mortgage. I own some Rocket Mortgage stock there for a while.
You'll know his name. He also owns all the loan places, dollar loan, title loan places. That's how he makes all of his real money.
Ain't no laws on White Claws. That's a real shirt. The girl that I see has that shirt. That's what it says. Ain't no law with the claw. She wears that shit too.
My kind of woman.
Charles Brennan.
No.
I seen somebody yesterday with a 211 Steel Reserve, but that shit was like purple. They said it was Blackberry 211.
Really?
Yeah, they said they got flavors of it now.
I mean, all we had back then was the Steel Reserve, Camo XO, 211.
Dan Gilbert.
Those were the monsters.
Steel Reserve was bad. Steel Reserve's really bad. Steel Reserve was like Old English but worse.
Yeah.
Like Old English, but it tastes worse somehow.
It all goes good in a shotgun, you know, where you're.
I can't stand malt liquor. I was never a fan. Never a fan of malt liquor. Lots of fun. The white girls in White Claws. They have fun on them White Claws. He said they got Mad Dog 2020 in a can now. That's racist.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Guaranteed.
You remember?
In a 40. You should put it in a 40.
You remember Red Dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you turn the cap upside down, it looked like Batman or a robot or something.
Yeah.
Eating.
I remember that the commercials were way cooler than the beer ever was. The commercials were like hella cool. The commercials back then were kind of like I don't know, they were like a movement. You Red Dog, remember?
Yeah.
And they'd have that big old red bulldog. Yeah, yeah. And they were super cool commercials, but it wasn't good beer though.
No, it was terrible beer. All the beer back then was terrible though.
He said Steel Reserve was rough. That shit was rock gut, homie. Hey, you get you a tall can for 99 cents though. You be cruising.
The Mickey's grenades. You remember when Mickey's had them little grenades? Oh, bro.
Yeah. Steel Reserve was nasty, dog. Oh, it was nasty. The only malt liquor I could deal with that was okay was Mickey's. Mickey's was pretty smooth.
When I was like 17, 18, 19 is when Jack Daniel's Down Home Punches came out. And we would each go in there. Yeah, and you claw 4 6-packs in each one, right? And we're walking out, 17 years old. And they're like, hey. I put these down. I just start throwing them one at a time until they go back in the store.
Yeah,
you grab the other ones. We were gnarly, bro. It was stupid.
Let's see. Little Mickey's get you fucked up and make great. Yeah. Old E and St. Ives. St. Ives was nasty too. St. Ives was nasty too. Nothing like Steel Reserve though. Steel Reserve. I watched one of the homies one time. If you remember the 40, the actual 40s, whenever they used to sell 40s as Steel Reserve, it still came to the small bottle cap. It came all the way up to the small little cap like this. And the homie was slamming one of them. I can remember there was maybe like a quarter of it left, and that fool was slamming it. Boom, and he got it all the way down. And then by the time he got it all the way down and he went like this, it started coming back up. You could see, and he tried to puke it back into the bottle, but it was just a little itty bitty cap. So you could just see this fountain of puke just going on both sides. You know what I mean? Just, he's trying to. It was fucking gross, dog. Steel Reserve's gross. Real talk.
Bro, I shotgunned Aftershock one time.
Oh man.
Yeah. On the small funnel. See, we had a 6-foot beer bong that was Dr. Evil, and we had a 1-foot beer bong that was Mini Me. And I took Mini Me full of Aftershock one time. It was all bad. I should have died.
Yeah.
I didn't drink like a week after that.
He said they have Sunny Delight alcoholic seltzer.
No, I like Sunny D.
I can see that. Sunny Delight's got a good taste to it. It's nice and citrusy. It's very citrusy and tangy. I could see it going with like some vodka or something like that. It would go good.
Yeah.
You know,
like
a tangy type screwdriver or something like that.
What's the shit that they would give us in the county jail? Was it the orange shit? Tampico.
The hood.
Tampico.
The hood. What's it called?
The hood Sunny D.
Yeah.
So Tampico needs to come out with a Steel Reserve and keep that shit 100 on 55th Street.
Keep it hood. Keep it all the way.
And call it that.
55th Street. Just call it 50.
With Tampico and like vodka, bro.
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Yeah, carbonated. Just Tampico.
Just carbonate it and throw some vodka in there, bro, and just call it keeping it hood.
Yeah. Got C-Mac's face on the front.
Yeah, better than grape drink.
That'd be good. I just call it 55th Street. Big old fives on it. I remember when I was like 15 and the original cough syrup like Cisco came out, shit was like liquid crack. Let's see. Remember the powder alcohol concept that almost happened? They banned it before it was released. Imagine doing bumps of alcohol. No, I don't know that one. I never seen that one. Let's see. Yeah, where is Big Weavy tonight? Someone said they donated earlier to get me my wagon, but they never did. Like they said, it happens all the time. Your wagon? You pitching in on a wagon? What kind of wagon? It's called Palcohol? What the hell is that?
What's Palcohol?
Pal, right in the
My
kiss.
daughter's watching y'all with me. That's awesome, Miss Thang.
Uh-oh. She's going off to college.
The daughter?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Miss Thang's going to be sowing her wild oats.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Miss Thang's daughter is going off to college. She's
That's
going
what
to
I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Thang's gonna be cruising
Oh.
around the house. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Get them kids out of here.
She's like, "Let's stop! Don't knock on my door."
Yeah,
You see a sock on the doorknob.
yeah. We're doing adult stuff in here. You guys. Yeah, I could drop the link. Let's drop the link, AJ. Boom, boom.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about Garth Brooks. We talk about the tranny that ended up at the White House.
Oh.
I don't know if you're supposed to say tranny anymore. What am I supposed to say? Transformer?
That's why I just say transmission or, yeah.
Transmution?
Man, man boobs on the White House lawn. That's what we're going to
Yeah, I know.
name. That's
Shake
the
'em.
title.
Bounce your boobies. Bounce your boobies.
That's the title right there of the cut when you make the video.
You ever heard that song?
What?
Let's see if I can pull it up. It's called Bounce Your Boobies. It's well over 100 years old. And so I think the copyright would be gone. In theory,
So-
it should be gone.
Richie Poe, I've heard that. Let's talk about that for a second. They're saying that the family that witnessed the UFO in Vegas is
Yeah.
just missing.
Shut up.
They've just vanished.
Shut the fuck up.
I've had a pretty terrible 24 hours, so I haven't really looked into anything like that. But
Yeah.
I plan on looking more into that tonight. But Richie is like the fourth person that I've seen. I've had people message me last night saying, "Hey, what's going on with this? They're missing."
Yeah.
Cameras by their house.
And the cops did set up cameras by their house. Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And not just a spy camera. Motherfucking tower.
Yeah. It's a whole tower with a huge camera thing on it. And yeah, bro.
Like
What the fuck?
Look it up.
Hold on. Let's go with Bounce Your Boobies for a second, and then
Okay.
we'll go for there.
Yeah.
Not this woman.
What's up, AJ?
What's up, guys? Hey, well, the thing about the whole seltzer thing, you guys have said about like Gen Z and millennials. Gen Z and millennials, like the Bud Light articles say, they're drinking liquor and seltzers. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, Post Malone was the Bud Light guy, but then they had him advertising the Post Malone. I mean the Bud Light seltzers, and all these rappers and stuff are talking about seltzers and liquor now. So beer is like a 30 and up type thing. Beer and wine too. You know what I'm saying?
I still drink liquor over beer. I'm not a big beer guy. I'll drink it, but I won't go in the store and just buy myself a 12-pack.
And how it started, you guys
Southern
remember us? It was Smirnoff Ice. No, it was Zima first. You guys remember Zima?
Yeah.
Zima with like Skittles in it, or like Jolly Ranchers. Man, in college we used to get these hoes just drunk on Zima. Anyways, and then it was Zima and Smirnoff. You guys, do you remember Sparks?
Yeah.
It was that orange beer. That was the granddaddy for Four Locos. You know,
Yeah.
because it had a caffeine in it. And then all the seltzers started coming out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a hard lemonade, the hard tea from Smirnoff Ice. And then Smirnoff Ice made all the flavors. And then the seltzer thing took off. Now everyone has a seltzer now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So after you play this, Herb just shared a link.
Okay.
If you can copy that link so we can go to that next. It'll be obviously the current Vegas UFO.
And Mad Dog does come in a can. Google it. I was shocked.
We'll check it out. Let's see.
Girls, it's great to live in a democracy today, where freedom is at stake. This freedom of thought, a bunch of doesn't mean John Hancock.
Switch.
These women want it free, so come on, attention, pledge allegiance, and bounce your boobies, get into the swing, bounce your.
There we go. Bam. Now what's this link? Let's see. They aren't missing. They're just getting blackballed by the media. He says they're not missing. They're just getting blackballed by the media.
Right. Well, that's fine. Everybody go to that channel and tell them, go on Vegas Prison Profile Stories. Get a hold of Culture War Vultures. Get a hold of VPS. And I'll let them tell their whole thing.
Let's see.
And me and Genghis will break that shit down.
They were told not to talk.
What is that? That's a YouTube link, huh? I don't know how I can follow that.
Yeah. Just type in, what's the name of the...
At GU Phono.
Somebody types 100 words a minute.
Yeah, that's me, man. Because my handwriting is so bad. I started typing when I was like in first grade. so my dad took one look at my handwriting and was like, AJ, damn, you got to learn how to type. No, but like that. So, okay. I think he did a video about the Transformer that was topless at the White House. And he was saying, look, the average, LDHD TV person just wants to kind of live and hang out. But it's the activists that are making life hard. In the same way that a lot of black activists in the LDHD TV community are the hood niggas to black people. You know what I'm saying? You know how like us blacks are chilling, we want to just chill, and then there's always these hood Negroes, man, just acting a damn fool. That's how the activists are. You know what I'm saying?
That's what makes just normal white people shake our head and go, these damn blacks, look at what they're doing, But
yeah,
it's the exception, but that's all everybody sees. And
and especially with right now, because it used to be, look, y'all remember how it was always they would find the news, they would always find the one crazy black witness. Hey, yo, I saw the whole thing, baby.
Hey.
Now it seems like in every single LDHD TV thing, they always find whoever has the most pronouns and flags and sapio pens, furry, they, them, z, them, zod, wizard sexual type of person to come and talk on the news.
They really do.
You know what I'm saying?
They're saying this is a hoax. This is from 9 hours ago. They're saying it was a hoax. What do you think?
I don't know, man. Look. Okay, I would say this. I haven't seen enough evidence that UFOs have contacted people, but then again, I haven't seen enough evidence to say they haven't.
Let's see what's going on here.
Probably already seen the story that says a UFO crashed in Las Vegas and 10-foot aliens are hanging out in my backyard. It's a story that quickly spread everywhere.
Okay,
if you haven't heard about this story, you're probably living in a cabin in the woods in Montana. Anyways, so let's dive into this stupid story. So on the evening of June 7th, Las Vegas local news channel 8 News Now released a report saying Las Vegas family claims to see aliens after several report something falling from the sky. The events, as reported, go like this. On April 30th, around 11:50 p.m., a body cam worn by a Las Vegas police officer captures a meteor-looking object acting exactly like a meteor flying in the sky. 40 minutes later, past midnight on May 1st, some kid calls 911 and says a UFO fell from the sky and that 8-foot or maybe 10-foot aliens were hanging out in his backyard.
911 emergency. There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
The police show up, look around, investigate, and find nothing. No crashed UFO, no aliens in the backyard. So where did the aliens go?
Okay, for copyright reasons, we're going to go ahead and talk about this for a second. So, you know, I thought it was weird that how come nobody got any pictures? Like they went and called these people, called the cops and said, oh, you know what I mean, there's these aliens in our backyard, but nobody took out a phone or anything like that to take a picture of these things?
So they do have video. I'm looking at the police report right now. Well, this isn't the police report. This is the conversation between the cops and dispatch. Just itemized.
Sure.
And it says, 10 to 15 minutes ago, PR saw something fall from the sky and hearing sub-JS in the backyard, or subjects in the backyard. Subjects are 8 to 9 foot tall, large shiny eyes. PR advised are not human. The subjects are in a forklift in the rear yard. 2 subjects, 10 to 11 foot tall, muscular, green or tan, skin, neon eyes, naked. PR sounds, 421A. And then PR passed the phone to FTR, so I'm guessing these are initials.
Yeah.
He is also advised, saw these subjects 15 to 20 minutes ago. Stand by, in residence with wife and 2 kids.
All I can say is, if this did happen, I don't know why they even call the cops without like documenting it and releasing it to the public first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why.
Well, that's where I would have been. I would have been live. I'd have been the dude getting eaten alive by an alien on YouTube, live
on Instagram,
world star,
YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah. I'm one of them white people that Dave Chappelle and everybody jokes about in their skit comedy, where they're like, "Oh, white people are like, what's going on over here?" And black people are like,
Vegas said,
your phone out.
Hey guys, look, a crazy haunted looking house in the woods. Let's go
Right.
inside.
The car, we should hide in the shed. You know.
The house says, "Get out." Yeah. Vegas said, "Hey guys, we should stay and figure out where that voice is coming from."
Yeah, hey. It's obviously a ghost, and the ghost has trauma, all right? We need to talk to him.
All right. Here we go.
Go. Did they just run away? If they did run away, where'd their crashed spaceship go? Did they maybe get back inside their crashed spaceship and fly away? And if their crashed spaceship was working fine enough for it to fly away, why didn't the aliens just do that before?
Okay,
Why were
can
they just
pause?
chilling in this kid's backyard? Were they?
So in that, it just said that the 2 10-foot tall aliens were going inside the forklifts and the tractors. Did they take any pieces?
Tweaker fucking idiots. Come on.
Tweaker aliens? No, I'm saying to fix their shit. They just
looking for scrap.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Hey, gang, maybe
they needed a hoax.
Did you guys see the Conor McGregor allegations today?
No. No, can you look this up? Come on, let's look them up.
Live on it. Live on it, dude. Yeah, some broad said that he gave her the business at the NBA Finals game, but he was in the men's room.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
In the men's room?
Yep.
She was in the men's room with him?
She said that the security team for the Heat huh?
Was it a transformer?
No, it was some woman was trying to say more than meets the eye.
Got his ass, yeah.
And Connor was like, no,
come on, Connor.
No, I don't go that way.
Yeah. Fucking transformer over here.
We should make a thumbnail that says Conor McGregor gets caught with trans woman.
Oh no.
That would be hilarious.
So
no. So he was at the game, and the thing about Conor, he's probably all lit up. You know what I'm saying? Because he parties hard. But this woman said that the Miami Heat security separated her from her friend and brought her to the bathroom, and that he jumped out of the friggin' handicap stall like friggin' Jack Nicholson in The Shining. You know what I'm saying? And that he forced her to go, to do mouth stuff, and then he tried to do other things, and then she elbowed him and got away. And now, funny how he didn't get arrested, and she's filing a civil suit. She's not doing criminal charges. She's filing a civil suit.
Do you see Conor McGregor having security in an NBA game, bring a woman, and then jumping out on her and just snatching it from her?
Yeah, that's just the thing. Here's the thing. He has two other pending cases. He has the one in Spain where he was in Ibiza, and the one girl said that he was on his yacht, and then he tossed her overboard. I think he was disrespected, and he Sparta kicked her off the.
So that's
Sparta.
That's dope. Like, listen, when you own a mega yacht and somebody talks shit to you and you're a world-class fighter, you Spartan kick them off your fucking boat. Like, that's an acceptable situation in my book.
Fair enough.
He has one from 2018. Now, a lot of people didn't know about this until 2021 because in Ireland, they don't tell the accused or the accuser's name in the news or at all. And the police, in the court papers. So in 2021, so this happened in 2018. One of his wife's or his fiance's friends said that he, took it from her, and that, and then 2021 they did like a whole year and a half long investigation. They dropped the charges, the criminal charges, but she's filing a civil suit. So the civil suit is where she's saying all the stuff happened, just like that punter for the Bills, where there's no criminal charges. It's a civil suit.
Yeah.
Now,
and these women,
Conor Mack. What are you saying?
These women, and I don't know, bro. It's getting weird because trust and believe that there are famous people that are out there just taking it from women. Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Nobody denies Bill Cosby did it. Even he doesn't deny it.
Yeah.
R. Kelly. All these. But like, how much of it do you think is true? Mike Tyson? I don't think Mike Tyson did what he did.
Yeah, I don't think Mike Tyson did that. How you look? Grape is about power, and you're a dude who's literally knocking dudes' heads into the rafters. And you got chicks throwing themselves at you. Come on, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Even to this day, he's come back and said after the fact, he's like, I didn't do that, but he probably had his lawyer going, all right, Mike, now you got to do the right thing and say you did it or whatever. And then because they probably thought that they were going to make him a deal and give him probation, but not however many years he got in jail. What I'm saying is, I think that Conor gets lit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But in two of the cases, they said that there was another guy there, so he might have one of his entourage that be handsy with the women. And just like that, Matt Pfizer, what's his name? Ariza, or whatever.
Ariza.
Isn't it funny how his teammates weren't named in the civil suit?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how Connor Mack? They're saying that his homeboy was there, but Connor Mack's named in the civil suit.
Yeah.
Funny how that works, huh?
That's such garbage, bro. And it's
crazy.
It takes away from the real victims out there. You know, it does. And for what? For them to get a payday? You know they're getting paid too. Connor's worth $1 billion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at this point he is.
Isn't he? He's a true.
Probably.
He's a true billionaire now, I think.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe these dudes are like that though, man. You never know. Like they got everything. Women are throwing themselves at him. He's
but then again, rest in peace. Kobe didn't grape that girl.
100% not. He just gave her the business.
A jump off, and I guarantee that maybe her husband or her dad or someone found out. You know what I'm saying? So she had to make an excuse.
Her husband's like, "Oh, this has been tampered with."
Matter of fact,
this ain't how it was when I left. What are you talking about?
Guys,
and work and come home. She's like, "Yeah, he took it. It was Kobe."
Kobe.
Gangish, there was a woman who actually just got put in jail. She went to Stanford. She said she got raped twice. This is earlier this year. And the whole campus was in a panic. And of course, all these woke students are all, protect our campus, men are evil. Turns out she lied. She was an employee at Stanford. And she said, of course, a big black guy grabbed me in broad daylight and did this. Right?
Yeah.
And it turns out she was mad at her coworker because she tried to come on to him. He happens to be black. And he said no.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about find the actual story?
What about the Duke? What about the Duke lacrosse team?
Of course. Yep.
I mean,
those guys.
They were completely proven innocent.
Yep.
And I believe that woman still sued Duke civilly.
Well, they sued Duke civilly.
She might have. They might have just paid her out.
No, they sued Duke. The students.
Yeah, but did the woman?
I don't know, but they did, and they won a bunch of money.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, it ruined their pictures were everywhere, like literally, and they're these schmuck white dudes, and you're just like, oh yeah, they did it. Yep. I was convinced that they fucking did it.
Yeah.
Hey, Gangish, can you bring up? Was it Alice Sebold? Have you heard of her? She's the one. There's all these articles. So you can find one on the Independent. Alice Sebold, Sebold. She wrote a book called Lucky about how she was raped by a quote unquote black dude when she was 16. It was his best-selling memoir, and they were gonna make it into a movie, right?
What's it called?
They had all the sign. Lucky.
Yep.
Right.
Here's the book.
Is that the executive producer? Oh, it's not on the screen. The executive producer read the book and looked at the screenplay like, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't look right at all. He hired a private eye who figured out that her story was bullshit, and then got the guy out of prison.
That's ridiculous.
He said that he hired Dan Myers, the private investigator, to look into the evidence. Dan Myers, the PI, who spent 20 years working for the sheriff's office, also became convinced of Broadwater, that's the guy's innocence, and recommended J. David Hammond as his defense attorney. Hammond told CNN that he and his colleague, Melissa Schwartz, listened to the transcript of the original trial and found serious legal issues, prompting him to file a motion to have the conviction overturned. Look at that. and it worked.
Crazy. Yeah.
The guy's out of prison, and he told him, "I didn't do this." Imagine having that type of lawyer who will sit there and listen to probably hours and hours and hours of a trial. You
Look at Reuben Carter, the hurricane.
Yeah.
She said
hurricane got out here.
While the police arrested Broadwater, Siebold failed to identify him in a lineup. She picked a different man as her attacker because, quote unquote, the expression in his eyes told me that if we were alone, there were no wall between us. He would call me by my name and delete me. Broadwater, who was 20 years old at the time, had returned home from a stint in the Marines to spend time with his ill father. Despite a failure to identify in the lineup, he was sent to trial where Siebold identified him during the trial on the stand. And he was and his dad died while he was in prison. Man!
Oh no.
Man, yo, I would sue I'd sue someone, that's for sure. This is crazy. And she says, and I quote, "I'm not going to sully this proceeding by saying I'm sorry. That doesn't cut it. This should never happen," she says. Please. 34
That
years.
shit is wild. That shit
It's
is
scary.
wild.
It's
It
scary.
is.
That's
Very
why.
much so.
That's why I'm very careful with my conversations with women or any of that now.
You guys are seeing my most popular series is women being ignored in the workplace, man. I have like almost 130,000 views, man. It's all these guys saying, "Look, man, I go to work, I keep my head down. Man, if I'm gonna smash, it'll be chicks outside of work, because hell hath no periods and a woman scorned." You know what I'm saying? So, yep. All these girls,
I come from a different work background, though.
Yeah, that's we're it's a little different.
It's a little different in the bar industry.
It's a little different.
Oh man, no, but even then, what's that?
It's hospitality, dog. In hospitality, we sleep with the women, dog. We all sleep together.
But all it takes is, well, watch it be the one that's trying to smash you or whatever, and you say, "Nah, I'm cool," and those are the ones that are gonna accuse you of doing something. You know what I'm saying?
She'll just get drunk. She'll just get drunk after shift and pick up some other dude. And she'll probably go try to hang on the dude who doesn't like her. I'm trying to smash. She's going to go get drunk and buy drinks for the dude, slip drinks to the dude that she actually likes, but he don't want nothing to do with her because he knows she's drunk. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is just the nature of, it's just the nature of the restaurant industry, dog. You gotta take your shot whenever those women let you smash. You gotta go for it.
Hey, I waited tables for 10 years, but this is back in the 2001.
You should get behind the bar. Behind the bar is nuts, bro. Dick grabbing all day. It is nuts. It is asses rubbing all up again. I mean, it's nuts back there, bro. You're just like, hey, girl, like, you keep that up, I'm gonna be walking around here walking a little funny.
Goof on. That's the name of this thing? Goof on? That's what they're talking about?
Look at their live streams. Okay.
Goof on. Goof on. It's got 13,000 subscribers. Okay. Live streams. Doc Skinner joins to discuss the future of ufology and humanity. Whistleblower.
That's the one.
Las Vegas alien video released. Whistleblower abductees must be next. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to go over to this.
Yeah. And shout out to what is it? Goof on.
Goof on. Yeah.
And don't worry, this isn't like a little podcast that's just redoing your stuff. Like, we're making a name for ourselves.
Let's see.
Hopefully, fair use. You'll let us use your stuff.
Yeah. Fair use, guys. I told you guys, I just got remonetized like last week.
Good.
So that one girl flagged me. She got
herpes
me 3
girl?
strikes in a row. Yeah, the herpes girl. She got me, dude. So, yeah. Hey, you guys, real fast. Did you guys?
Banned
One of
from
my
the channel.
shorts. Oh,
Uh-huh.
so one of the Young Turks used. So the Young Turks used one of my shorts, and it like what they. I don't know how they copied it or they used, or they clipped one of my videos and it got like a whole crap load of views, dude. I was like, whoa, because
Nice.
I don't check my copyright or whatever
Yeah.
to see.
Well,
who
no,
used my
did they
material.
tell them, get at them and say, hey, man, can you drop my name and a link to my channel in this for the full
Yeah.
video? You know, like scratch each other's back. You don't, you get a lot more done when you're nice to people than you would, hey, man, you need to do this or else type shit. They're going to tell you to go fuck yourself. But just tell them, hey, man, can you maybe just post the link to my...
Look at this. Look, so the Young Turks used one of my shorts. It has 370,000 views on the video that they used it on.
Nice. That's dope, dog.
Huh.
Puffy, tell Snoops to call me tomorrow. I've been trying to put
All right, guys.
the
I
next...
got a dip, but hey, you guys, you should do a stream on how Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks is getting red pilled. She was saying
I've noticed.
So she made that tweet about women, and then she said something else that got her in trouble. Damn.
She said a couple things lately that have been getting her in trouble.
Let me see here. What did she say? She said, what did she say? Hold on.
She said for one thing, the kid in the Wisconsin. She came out and said the kid in Wisconsin who blasted that fool, that said that she was wrong. That was one of the first things that happened. Is she came out and said she was wrong about Kyle Rittenhouse. She said she said I fell for it. I was lied to, and I fell for it. The Kyle Rittenhouse thing.
Yeah.
And then she said the whole "don't call me a chest feeder" or a cervix haver. And then that's what it was. She went in on the whole California electric vehicle thing. She said, wait a minute. She said, hold on. If you're going to charge your electric car at your house, it costs money to get that damn thing installed. If you're going to drive a Tesla or a Chevy Bolt or whatever, it's like $3 or $4 or $5 grand to get that fast charger installed.
Well,
so it's like, how as a regular middle class working person that can barely afford like a $500 emergency gonna have to buy cars that where you have to have this, and then that goofball, that whatever his name is, shut up. He's the biggest beta male I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. But anyways,
Cenk Uygur.
But yeah. She's slowly coming around. I think that trying to show out, because you can never be woke enough, right? So trying to show out for the woke crowd, it's never good enough.
Yeah.
So whatever. So, all right, you guys, I gotta do it. I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work.
Later, brother.
All right, thanks, brother.
What you think, brother? Boom. I don't know, but I think there's a lot of people coming around lately. There's a lot of people taking that red pill. There's a lot of people coming around to the fact. I mean, even Joe Biden today was pissed off. Or the other day was pissed off because you're shaking titties at the White House. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Starbucks removed all the gay shit, and now they're in trouble. They removed all the gay shit from their stores, and then Target's hiding it in the back, and people are starting to become just over it, just over the situation.
We've had enough, and you took it to sacred places for just normal 40-year-old white men. You brought it to Bud Light. You brought it in a way to Harley Davidson because of Bud Light, because of them trying to bail Bud Light out. Like you brought it to our doorstep. You're bringing it to the stuff that we like now. And Like, we were fine. Go do you. Be you, boo boo.
Rubbing
Yeah. Yeah. You want to go down to Haight Ashbury, French Quarter, and be the best you, do it. But do not bring that shit to NASCAR.
These fools want to rub their cock all over your bumper, dog. Like, get it out of here, bro.
Right.
This is my car. They're like, you're a bigot. They're like rubbing their ass on your shit, grinding on it.
You're transphobic because I'm rubbing my 9-inch vagina all over your car.
Yeah.
You're a racist.
It's like this, you know what I mean? They're popping it, you know?
Like, bro, you got a monster. Why are you gay?
Just popping it off.
Yeah, bro. Over here, mad that you're about to get beat up with a woman with a bigger dick than you got. It's just all bad, bro. Keep that shit out of our sacred places. They could have kept this going forever.
You know, they could have, but there's something about the progressive spirit that doesn't let them stop. There's always more progress to be made. So even whenever they win, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep pushing. And so this is going to keep going. They're going to keep going. I don't know how far. Eventually, I think people will get tired of it. But as long as the people in power allow them to keep doing it, they'll keep having a voice to do this. So probably next time they get a Democrat back in, we'll have 8 years of a Republican or something, and we'll get a Democrat back in, and it'll go fucking whoopsie doodle again.
That's what they do. That's what they do. And it seems like the Republicans are on the bad end of it right now because they'll get. George W. got 2 terms, but his dad only got 1. Trump only got 1, and so you have very little time to undo all the craziness that these Democrats do on their 8-year benders, and there's just not enough time. Like.
Yeah, but it ain't been craziness like this. This is brand new craziness. We never seen nothing like this before.
Yeah,
this
so
is
it's
cranked up to 10.
A Republican Senate, a Republican Congress, and a Republican in the White House is what it's going to take to get legislation that keeps dudes from going over to NCAA and becoming women and stealing their records and making these girls see their fucking Johnson while they're chained.
Yeah. Just running up and down the court. Just boom, boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah, just
boom.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Dunking.
Yeah.
Dunking with your legs out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Damn, bro. That's one big clit, bro. Come on.
Yeah. That's funny. The WNBA, what about that thing? That thing fell apart, huh? Turns out that wasn't really a thing when they got Brittany Griner back. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we didn't like that anyway."
Did you notice? She stood with her hand over her fucking heart for the anthem.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nothing like a little Russian prison vacation that'll set your ass real straight. Like, this is a good country, and we need to stop disrespecting it.
She knows what time it is. She figured it out. These new emojis, all the pride flower emojis, the gay emojis.
Who was it that said that Brittany Griner is paying child support for her ex's baby, even though her ex cheated on her with her former boyfriend and got pregnant? But because they were married, Brittany Griner has to pay the child support on the baby, and that's insane. AJ was the one who told us that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's it. Welcome. This is what you get. You get child support. You get headaches.
And a bunch of guys who don't want to marry anybody.
Yeah, and you lose hair. Did you see that one? That was taking testosterone all of a sudden? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was Genghis. I don't know what's happening. This is what it is, motherfucker. Welcome to manhood.
Male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
Side effect, yep.
Yeah. You start taking all types of, for them to take testosterone is cheating.
It's useless for them.
That's like you're taking steroids. It's like just like a man taking steroids. So what if a woman is transitioning but still wants to fight against women, but she's taking testosterone
her bones are right
for her transition?
Her bone mass wouldn't support it.
When are they going to fight that? When are they going to say, hey, I'm a woman. I'm trying to become a man, but I'm trying to be included in women's sports. So you have to allow me to be able to take testosterone and get past USADA.
It's all a shit mess. It is, and you know it is, because any guy can just say, okay, I identify as a girl now, and then just go win all the sports.
That's it.
So I was
thinking
just
about doing
dumb.
that. I was
Yeah, it's
thinking
just a
about
big
doing
old
that.
joke.
Yeah.
Some dude just went. What was it? It was like a some sort of contest, and it was supposed to be like a trans contest, and dude was like, well, nobody's even going to ask what my gender is. It was like the best passing or something like that, and a real woman won best passing trans woman, because nobody ever asked her if she was an actual man. It was just some woman.
Well, so I've played a lot of poker in my life, right? Like, I put years and years and years into poker, decades. And so we would play when we lived on the west side of the country. Every year we play in the WSOP. I remember a few years back, they started a women's only tournament, but they could not exclude men. So they made it $1,000 buy-in for women and $10,000 buy-in if you're a man. One man entered at $10,000 and won the whole fucking tournament. They hated that guy. Troll move of the century. That's great.
That's funny. Travis, what up? That's funny as hell. Non-binary.
Yeah, what's non-binary? Come on, don't be talking computer code when it comes to genders.
12 years raising two by myself. You had to get a penny of child support during our divorce. When I got custody, they made it mandatory. Still didn't get shit.
There's Weavy.
Yeah.
That's Weavy for sure.
Nikolai Petrov.
Yeah. Mother Russia did not want this grinder you speak of. No, that was British.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, he kills it. I can do a British accent pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, probably not. Good in my head.
Are you good? What does that mean, Miss Thing? Are you very unhappy? Happy? Unhappy? Is that what that means? I'm sorry. I don't know. I think that she says, I think that's what that means. I am very unhappy? Is that what that was supposed to be? I'm sorry, hon. If that's true. I get depressed sometimes too. That's why I smoke so much fucking
No,
weed.
she's very happy.
Oh, she's very happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She does a lot of talk to text. And it gets lost in translation.
This guy transitioned into a woman fighting him, and then he came up against the wrong chick. Yeah. Fallon Fox.
Hey, broke the chick's face. And the chick did not know she was fighting a man because it was not disclosed. And this is a professional MMA fight where a man, a fully intact man who called himself a woman, literally committed assault and beat this woman and broke her face.
Rocked it.
Hey, that'd be like me walking into the grocery store, finding the baddest chick in there and jumping on her, bro. Bing, bang.
Yeah.
Like, that's the point. Like, it's not a fair fight. Ronda Rousey would armbar me 100%. I know that there are women that can kick my ass.
What if you got rocked at the grocery store? You were trying to prove a point, and you just ran up and started firing. And
Yeah, and she just slumped you over into the freezer.
Hey, one of my homies, that shit happened to one of my homies. That fool got karate chopped, dog. They tried to, two of my homies, whenever we were little kids, little kids, the homie Chapin and the homie Yancey tried to steal some woman's purse, some old Chinese woman's purse, and she karate chopped their ass. And Chapin ended up going to jail. That fool she held his ass down, dog. He ended up going to jail for that shit. She was some kung fu master. Fucked them both up, dog.
Yeah, those are the dope ones. Those are the outliers right there where, you see it all the time. Oh, I need to talk to one of Rick's mods. What's up, Gary?
Everything good, bro?
Gary, you're one of my mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started the dark side of YouTube. Oh, no.
Who? Puffy?
Yeah, her series, The Dark Side of YouTube.
Good.
I'm very happy with being a woman. Oh, okay. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being a woman. Women are cool.
Yeah. That's like, hey, man, being a dude is pretty legit, too.
Hmm?
You know? Like, just be who you are. And if you're gay, be gay. Now, all of a sudden, you got to turn yourself into the other sex. You know? And that's the difference between the G and the Q, from what I'm understanding, from Joe Rogan. As one's gay, no, from Dave Chappelle. One's gay, the other's queer. I thought they were the same thing.
Got the wrath of the Kung Fu Chop. I can remember one time the homie was getting into it with this Vietnamese food. The homie Blinky was getting into it with this Vietnamese food. We were in the joint, and but it was a little Vietnamese food, and they were talking shit to each other, but the Vietnamese dude couldn't really speak English. But you could tell they were both mad at each other. You know what I mean? Doing that shit. And then the Vietnamese dude went in his room, and the homie Blinky's like, I'm going to have to fuck this fool up, dog. He's like, I'm going to put hands on this fool. And then you can see him thinking about it for a second. He was like, this fool karate chops me. And then he was like, he's like, this fool better not karate chop me. And then he thought about it for a second. He was like, you better come in if this fool karate chops me.
Yeah, there come save me. Don't let me get martial arts.
He goes, if this fool knows something, dog, you better come in.
No, Gary, that's why you're a mod. If somebody comes in and they say, like, people will talk shit, that's fine. But if somebody is stepping out of line with what I got going on in my life or threatening anybody, those are the two things. You hide them. Hide them from my channel. I don't want them around. So you did the right thing.
The judo chop, like Austin Powers. Judo chop.
Judo chop.
That's what he used to do.
Those were the good old days. I was watching some movies that just could not be played this day and age. Like Tropic Thunder, where Robert Downey Jr. did blackface the entire time.
Yeah.
Dope ass movie, dude. Stayed in character the whole time. He was just and Simple Jack. I mean, bro, you could not get away with this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's sad.
No, you can't make none of this nonsense no more. And now all the movies suck. Because you can't tell any real stories. Because it turns out, whenever you go out into the world, people are really like this. People are complicated. You go out and meet 10 people, one of them's racist. One of them's a white racist, one of them's a black racist. Most of them are somewhere in the middle. And 3 of them hate homosexuals.
Yep.
You know what I mean? These are real numbers. This really happens in the world, but we're not allowed to be those things anymore. Or if you make somebody, if you have a character that hates homosexuals, he has to be a villain. He can't just be a complicated individual, a complicated person, right? He has to be a villain in the story now.
That's true.
And that's not how the real world is, because the real world's not full of villains; it's full of characters.
Yeah.
You're right. Now, I could be the villain in your story, but I'm not a villain in the grand scheme of things for the most part. Right? That's not how we see things anymore. Everything is good or bad. Everything is, you fucking hinted at a chomo 9 months ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a chomo walked behind you in your video frame 9 months ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a big thing. Like, they try and find anything that they can to cancel your ass on. And it's
and it's not just this it's not just right here in YouTube, it's everywhere on YouTube.
In your workplace.
You should see this dude Johnny Elbows. You seen Johnny Elbows yet?
So I subscribed to the one that you sent me, and it said introducing Johnny Elbows. I have not watched it. I need to.
Hold on, we're gonna pull up Johnny Elbows. Well, they've just ruined Johnny Elbows' career. Johnny Elbows has been making all kinds of money on YouTube and TikTok and everything else. And Johnny Elbows said something about a young girl having a nice butt, and that was it. It's been his whole career is basically gone, and it was a young girl. It was she was, I don't know, it didn't show her or anything like that, but he does say, oh yeah, it says little girl's got a cute butt, and apparently it was a very, very, very small child.
You know, it's weird. Like, even say a 20-year-old girl walks by me, I just don't think about them like that. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like, I like my 30-year-old women, you know, and to be thinking about that about a 14-year-old girl is it's funny, bro. They should cancel him for that.
Yeah, he's super creepy. Check this out. If this ain't the creepiest shit you ever saw,
He looked like he belongs on one or two of those registries.
Here we go.
People are clamoring for twerks, Johnny. They want twerking. Uh-oh. Here it is. Johnny's twerking. He's twerking up a storm. Johnny drops it low. Johnny, we're almost at 5 million, dude.
So I'm not 100% sure what's wrong with this dude. He clearly lost some sort of genetic lottery. But he said in the middle of a live stream, he said this young girl had a nice butt. And that shows you this dude was making, I don't know if he was making millions or anything like that, but he was making a good amount of money. They just said 5 million. They said this thing was passing 5 million views.
So that's about $50,000 if it's $10 per. It's a lot of money.
I don't know what YouTube or what because this is TikTok, I think that he's on.
Oh, TikTok, yeah.
I don't know how many he would get out, but he was popular for a while, right?
Yeah,
is the point? Is he was popular for a while. He's clearly weird. He's got something wrong with him, but he had learned how to monetize it, and was doing, was actually getting views and getting paid, and. That comment that he made, he said the young girl had a cute butt. That's it. It's destroyed all of it.
He looks like he might have a touch of Downs.
I think there's something worse than that going on there. There's something structural, I think.
Yeah, look at his poor arms.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the neck.
Yeah.
The neck and the...
And flat. I mean, I have a pretty flat back head too, but not...
Yeah.
Like, he looks like the greatest movie ever made. What is it? WALL-E. It's a great movie. He looks like one of the characters off of WALL-E. Yeah, you remember Eva.
I remember WALL-E. He doesn't look like WALL-E.
No, he looks like the fat dude that everybody left Earth, right? And they're on this thing, and all they do is float around on their chairs and watch TV all day long in the space. Whatever. Anyway, he looks like the people.
Okay.
That live in the spaceship on WALL-E.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I love that movie. That's where we're heading to.
Johnny Elbows? You think we're going to take Johnny Elbows with us?
No. I think we're going to have to be real selective in who gets to continue on. And by we, I don't know. I'll be down here fighting weirdos for trash or... Yeah.
Hanging out with Johnny Elbows.
Yeah.
Making videos and shit with Johnny Elbows.
Trying to be the king of whatever's left.
Johnny Elbows hype man.
Twerk.
Yeah, you're the guy behind the camera. Oh Lord, what is going on?
He's dressed like every dork from the 1990s too.
The people who don't understand that clothing is supposed to go together.
Yeah.
That like one piece of clothing actually should match the other piece of clothing.
No, he's just like, this is comfortable.
There's a lot of people like that you see around. They're just like, yep, this is a shirt, and these are shorts, and them are socks.
Yep.
That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I dressed myself today. Oh my god. Down here fighting. Digging through the trash.
Yep.
Digging through the scraps, dog.
Who told you you can come? This is my neighborhood. Yep. Claim your neighborhood's a heaping piles of trash.
Fighting weirdos for trash.
Trash bandicoot. Yep.
Fighting over the scraps, dog. That's true. That's true. So I don't know. We might have to cover Johnny Elbows. Johnny Elbows is an interesting character. He, well, let's see.
I never got that far.
Never, never, never. They want to know if you had a poopy accident.
No, it's just I was sitting on a wet paint, and it smeared my pants.
Yes. See, everybody, just wet paint.
It's just wet paint.
Yes, it is not.
See his neck don't look right.
His arms didn't.
Yeah, his arms. He's just oof.
And then look how small his arms are.
Yeah,
like, compared to the rest of his body.
That's what I imagine little Timmy's big homies look like.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can see that. Look at that look on his face. He looks kind of serious right there. Yeah. Look at it.
But everybody thinks it is.
No, it's not. It's just wet paint.
Yes.
Because I was sitting on a black paint, on a black bench, and I fell asleep, and I go, oh, shoot.
Hey, Johnny, tell these people think that I'm taking all your gifts. Tell the people how I share all my gifts with you. People are clamoring for twerks, Johnny. They want twerking. Uh-oh. Here it is. Johnny's twerking. He's twerking up a storm. Johnny.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Those shoes are different.
Hey, Brandon says he has 2 different shoes on.
Let's see.
People are clamoring.
He does have 2 different shoes.
Clamoring for twerks, Johnny.
He does. Good catch, Brandon.
What the fuck is going on, dog? What the fuck is
Oh my God.
Where is this? What part of the fucking country is this where they're allowing this to go on, dude?
So is it this guy that they're saying did that, or is it the guy holding the camera that did it?
No, it's this guy.
Like Johnny Elbows.
They want twerking. Uh-oh.
He goes, uh-oh.
One arm is bigger than the other. It's all bad.
This fool lost the genetic lottery, homie, big time.
So he sounds like he probably has the mental capacity of like a 10-year-old.
So yeah, I would say.
So I mean, how do you play that? How do you, if you grow up and you have the mentality of a kid, you never grow past that, you know? But everybody sees this as this dude is 40 years old. But if he's never outgrown, he's sitting in a school. How old is he?
No, it's some sort of park. That's where he's at. He's at the park with his homeboy, with his manager.
If the person recording him is like his...
Is his keeper? Yeah. Yeah, his caretaker.
Right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Where are they allowing this to go down?
I don't know, because it's wrong. It's wrong that they built this dude up, who is obviously it's Joe Biden type shit. You know, Fetterman type shit. You got these handicapped people, and you just strut them out here for America.
Yeah, call him brave.
Yeah, call him brave.
Here comes Johnny Elbows. It's crazy too. Remember the dude with the neck, Daddy Long Neck?
Uh-huh.
If you're fucked up, they'll give you your 15 minutes of fame off. You got some crazy.
Yeah, 100%. I remember when they were doing that big where they were bringing out the mugshots of these weird looking people, bro.
Yeah.
And there's some strange folks.
He says homeboys from Nebraska.
That's what I would imagine. Sorry to anybody who lives in Nebraska. I didn't mean that.
Rick James.
What's up, Rick James?
Got wings for arms. Got bird wings for arms.
Bro.
Next stop, midget porn. Amputee porn.
There's nothing on his body structure that is correct.
Yeah, I'm surprised his legs can support that.
Yeah. One leg is bigger than the other, or is it just the angle that we're looking at? It's like
opposite. This arm's
this arm's bigger than this arm, and then this leg is bigger than this leg.
It's not even proportional. His handicap isn't even proportional.
Yeah.
Yeah. The handicap is lopsided.
Yeah. Yeah, he's double fucked.
Well, this is what the kids want to see, okay? Johnny Elbows was a star until he made that comment. So all you guys think about the things you say on your channel. Because this was a star.
Get some bad, walk down, face him with the heater. The devil under your feature on your way to see him. Stress me when I can't sleep, bang on.
He said he hit him with the good hood. That's right. Yeah. I don't. It's hard to say. I could definitely roast a bunch of people that I know using that dude's picture. For sure. I'm gonna put little Timmy's face on that.
Yeah.
That's some dance. I'm gonna use that one app that does all this crazy faces.
Yeah, have him dancing around.
Yep.
Yeah. That one's funny. It goes like that.
Yeah, exactly. Where they're looking and they'll be smiling. And,
yeah. It goes to the beat. It'll like go to the beat and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I need to find out what app that is.
Yeah, that shit's funny. Put Timmy on there with the with his sombrero.
Richie Poe, what's Nugget? I think you probably got auto corrected. It's gotta be midget.
Midget porn, nugget porn.
Yeah.
Maybe he calls them nuggets.
Maybe that's what. Oh, see, maybe we're not hip to the lingo.
Mm-hmm.
It's forever known as nugget porn now, in my book.
I need to see Johnny Elbows take a road trip to meet the Whitakers. I don't think he's too far from the Whitakers. I bet you he's within a couple hundred miles of the Whitakers.
I might try to go to the Whitakers in a week or so.
Yeah. Go. That'd be a cool place.
Yeah.
Cruise around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Weavy for a little bit. Couple days.
Weave us. Weave it to Beaver. Oh. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week. What do you think, Rick?
Yeah.
I think,
wait. Not yet. Sunset says nugget porn is porn with amputees.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought that was stump porn.
There's a kink for everything now.
Hit him with the nub.
Yeah. Hey, if you're a good person, you could be missing a leg. I'm okay with that. Have the nub right here on your shoulder.
Did you ever see that little GIF that went around? It was like a pornographic GIF. And you would watch it, and it was a guy and a girl, and they jump on the bed, and they're getting ready to get busy. And she, like, almost immediately takes her fake arm off and starts, like, fisting dude in the ass.
Whoa. See, I don't know what your porn is queuing up to.
Yeah, she starts nubbing him in the ass. It's like nobody's seen that coming, dog.
Yeah,
like he walks in all strolling in like he's cool, dog. They hit the bed, and then Boom! She just starts letting him have it.
Oh, oh, that's so gross.
It was a meme not going around for a while. It's like a 10-second porno clip. And I guess YouTube, I mean, or what's called Facebook ain't what it used to be, right? You know what I mean? It used to be a meme like on Facebook. It was about 10 seconds long. And you would click into it. You thought you were about to see some cool shit. And it just went south on you super quick.
Yeah.
Hoop and a stub. Exactly.
Oh.
He said, what the fuck? Just started plugging that fool. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up for another week of Culture War Vultures. Please catch us on Sunday, this Sunday at 7 p.m.
I'll be flying.
Oh, maybe not. Then maybe not. Cancel that.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be?
I'm going out to Vegas for the weekend. I'll be back Monday. I'll be back Sunday, but like Sunday night.
So Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. Then I'll see you guys Monday. We'll see everybody Monday. Colorado is a liberal hellhole. Everybody tap in. Thank you for tapping in this week. Tonight, next week, we're going to do more of a deep dive into Johnny Elbows, and we're going to talk about some more things.
Yeah.
And, all things YouTube.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Later, fellas.
Thank you, everybody, for your help and support.
Boom. Boom. Boom.